My name is Jurate Wolfe. I'm people and system scientist, and I have several endeavors. I do have my personal business. It's called Quantum Wellness Labs, where I use quantum technologies. And I also run the research and education organization where I use quantum technologies to apply scientific method to energy modalities. And so I also work at Kennedy Space Center. So my vision for life is not to work at Kennedy Space Center too long. And I want to get my business off the ground or better and faster. So that's where Wow Collective comes in. My favorite part of the Wow Collective is actually because there's so many women in there that have different models and different businesses. And however, we have all different businesses, we all work. It seems to be like the challenges are similar. And so it seems like we do have a lot of common, and I'm learning like when we are, it's not just the theory, but it's like when we're actually working on practical applications and we share those. When we find out, I get a lot of ideas just by hearing others share. And so that was I was part of the boot camp, because if you just get a database, like it's not enough. I can go to a database and I can get lost, but it seems like when we actually get to work and share that together in groups as well, we have a lot better outcomes. So that's my favorite part. What has changed in my business since joining Wow Collective? I realized that I didn't have some of the basics that I thought I did. So I kind of slowed down because I was running a little bit almost like too fast and didn't really have those basics. So I modified my strategies. Some of them were correct, but they were working, but they sort of just happened to be correct. And so I streamlined a lot of things. I still have to work on quite a bit, and I realized I need to put a little bit more groundwork to get it off and have a solid space. So I did some of those changes. So I literally slowed down actually on the speed, but to be solid, to not to shake, and just to really have more of the profitable long-term business instead of just offering a lot of things around and not really targeting my audience. If someone was like in my shoes or similar shoes and they were at the starting stages, I would encourage them to join, and I would encourage them to start actually bootcamp also, because I think that's where the concentrated, kind of scheduled and organized knowledge is. And I think from there they can fill in from all the information that is uploaded to the collective. I think there's a lot of leadership or entrepreneurship, just general organizations out there. And I haven't joined a lot of them, but I've heard of different ones. And a lot of them are just really not, either they're really overpriced and you can't afford it. You just already have to have a steady business in order to jump on it. And they look forward to next level, or they are just too theoretical and it's not enough of information or too outdated. And I think this one, we're pretty much head on. Like I learned a lot of things about marketing I didn't know. It's like almost like MBA that I didn't have. So I learned a lot, and I totally guarantee you there's a lot of gaps. Like if you know marketing, you might not know structure or financials or something like that. And there's someone there always looking for it. And actually also my favorite part, there's important part there that I think is missed in many places, that takes care of the mental health, meaning taking care of yourself also, not just running yourself to being sick. And I think that's very important. And so there's that element that is being covered as well. And I think it's really not covered many places. Also, actually talking about that, I also liked the in-person social. I joined at least, but there's a few others planned, and I think it's really exciting as well, those socials, because then you get to meet people and see them